there's a lot of factors that go into the timeline or how long it'll take to pursue and even settle a personal injury claim. The biggest one that often will give us a good idea of a timeline in a case is the severity and types of injuries that an injured person is dealing with. A lot of times people don't know the extent or severity of their injuries until months or even years after the case is over. We have people that look to address the injuries in the most conservative way as possible, and they only learn the extent of the injuries by ruling out less invasive medical treatment to get to the source of their pain and symptoms. So the biggest factor a lot of times is the type of injuries. The other side of it is the insurance company, and they definitely play an important role in this. A lot of times as the lawyers, we are trying to push these cases along and keep a good pace because we want our client to get a recovery in a timely fashion. But insurance companies are notorious for delaying claims and blaming it on investigating liability or whatever they decide to say. So sometimes it's required that we have to file lawsuits just to get them to move at a pace that really is where they should be expected. Lawsuits can push cases on and add additional time. Obviously, there's a lot of steps leading up to a trial, including discovery and depositions and even settlement conferences such as mediations. And those things will obviously extend the timeline. But a lot of times these cases can be completed without filing a lawsuit, so in pre-suit. And many times people do understand the extent of their injuries in 6 months to a year. And at that point, usually the cases will resolve shortly after.